Hey fam, what is good? Welcome once again to my humble space, my humble home studio here in Somerset, United Kingdom. In this space, BeatLab, that I have dedicated to share with you my breakdowns, the whole process of preparation, either for my music production and also for my performance and DJ. Today's episode is going to be all about answering some questions from some subscribers about my last video that was related to my DJ setup, the one that I use when I want to have something more like mobile and more portable. But more on that after the intro. Today, I have put together my setup on this desk. This is my music production desk, but I think it will be easier for me to show the connection and the breakdown of the whole system, right? So the center of this whole system will be this piece of equipment, which is my Mixtour Pro from Reloop. I share with you this last episode. Basically, this piece of equipment will be connected to my iPad. Right now, I have it connected to my Mac just because it was a little bit easier to set up that way. I didn't want to have a mess of cables and have to move power around. I connected to my Mac via USB-C. So it's just a USB-C cable that you connect directly to the Mac. You have the option, if you are using an iPad or an iPhone, to connect your iPad and iPhone to one of the ports in the back. Let me actually show you. In the back, you have two different ports, two different USB-C ports. One of them will allow you to connect your device. In this case, could be an iPad, a MacBook, or an iPhone. The other one will allow you to charge the mobile device. In this case, the iPad. With the Mac, it's not necessary. I will have also my output. This one here are the output, the audio output. Lots of people complain about this output because, yeah, it has the name Pro, and people say that it should have like a more professional audio output. But to be honest, I think it's absolutely fine, and I have no problem whatsoever. I'm quite happy with this, especially because this is for a small setup, right? So when I'm going to a small setup, in my particular case, I'm happy to connect this to another mixer and then do my performance from here. On the other hand, I have this layer controller from Denon. So it's this piece of equipment, and as you can see, it has everything like a really nice full-size pitch bender, full-size jog wheel. I have some controls at the bottom. Can be hot cue, loops, roll, and slice. And also you have some beat jump around here. Cue and play. You know, this is not a review. This is just an overview of what is the layout of this one. This is the button that I use when I'm trying to play with 4 desk. So this is the one that I'm gonna use. Shift and sleep. Put the controller in choosing mode, so you can choose which desk you want to control. Normally I will use this for deck 1 and 3, and this other one for 2 and 4. You see, this device is super lightweight, so I can be carrying this around with one hand, chilling, no problem. It's super light. This thing doesn't have any audio. It's not a media player, so it's not heavy like a Pioneer or a Denon media player, something like that. But the magic happened here. So all I need to connect to my either my Mac or my iPad is going to be an USB cable. That's all I need to connect. So I also have a power cable over here. When I'm using my iPad, then I definitely will connect this to the electricity, because I have tried before without, and sometimes the connection drop and it feels a little bit unstable, and it's because of the lack of power that I can get through. So that's it. It's only one cable, one USB cable. And the other piece of gear that I'm using when I'm using my iPad is this from Ugreen. That's the brand. I think I shared this with you last week. I will use this one to connect to my iPad. Just connect this to my iPad via USB. And then I have the option to connect to power my iPad. Then I have my 2 USB to connect the 2 controllers, and then one USB-C to connect my Reloop. Then I have more room if I want to do some sort of video performance and stuff like that. I have also an HDMI output. I haven't tried this one yet, but I could use it in the future. That's basically the connection that I'm using. From the iPad to the hub. From the hub, I will connect my via USB-A, my two Denon, and then to the USB-C, I will connect my Reloop Mixtour Pro, and then the other USB-C will be to charge my iPad. That's pretty much it in terms of connection. I never use it on Mac, but just for the sake of this episode, I want to just show you here. And let me turn on the setup. It's lighting up, automatically recognize my Mixtour layer controller on. Now I am in choosing mode, and as you can see, these controllers are blinking. That means that they are waiting for me to assign a desk, right? So normally what I will do, I will select desk 1 for this one, desk 2 for this one, and the screen, as you can see, you have the option to have the artwork, and that's it. I'm ready to start playing. I'm gonna answer the first questions. Yeah, no problem whatsoever. It's plug and play. Everything is pre-map. I personally wanted to have a little bit more of customization instead of loops. I wanted to have another page for my effects. Yeah, but my instant effects, those are the name of those effects. It's already pre-mapped, everything is already working, so you don't need to do anything. It's really nice integration. In terms of the second question about music management, I think that I will leave that for a separate video, because yeah, it's a whole topic on its own, and I don't want to mix it with this more setup focused video, right? The other question that I have here is about if I ever use virtual DJ, and the answer is no. Basically, I moved from Tractor to Algorithm DJ. Thank you everyone for basically the comments in the last video. Yeah, I'm happy to keep sharing my journey with this setup. This is just a replacement for my bigger setup, because I normally play with the bigger mixer. So this is my club style mixer. It's the Reloop RMX 95, and as you can see, it's really big. If I put this together, it's like a proper club setup, right? It's something else. So I think I prefer to have something more portable for when I'm moving around, and when I have like a proper gig, like something that I really need to, you know, perform, then I'm gonna bring this one instead. Because I have more flexibility for the audio output. I can connect microphones. I can do like a more like a proper performance, right? So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Let me know if you have any other question. I'm happy to answer any other question. I'm definitely gonna do another video in talking about music management on Algorithm DJ. I'm signing out for now. I hope you're okay wherever you are. See you on the next one. Either will watch it. BeatLab.
Orun Kingdom Music.